Centuries before we had glucose meters or understood metabolism, conventional remedies weren't working. Then, these physicians discovered one plant that succeeded where everything else failed. They called it Huanglian the golden thread. When you slice open the root, brilliant yellow runs through it like veins of gold, threading through the plant's core. That golden color is the active compound we now call berberine, the same molecule now backed by thousands of modern studies. And here's what makes this relevant to understanding GLP-induced blood sugar crashes. Those ancient physicians didn't understand calorie depletion or know about GLP-1 medications, but they observed patients whose bodies had lost the ability to manage glucose properly. And berberine restored all three metabolic signals without those ancient physicians even realizing. Let's start with signal number 1. Remember those ignition switches inside your cells, the ones that crack glucose open and release energy? Berberine is what flips those switches on. Even when your nutrient levels are low, berberine maximizes whatever enzymatic function you still have available. Signal number 2. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Your GLP-1 medication floods your system with external GLP hormones to suppress appetite. But berberine does something completely different. It protects L cells in your gut, the ones that make your body's natural GLP hormones. Studies in living animals and in isolated cells show that berberine can increase active GLP-1 levels, not by mimicking the hormone or replacing it, but by shielding your cells from the oxidative stress. So you're not purely dependent on external dosing. Your body maintains some of its natural backup system. And signal number 3 is all about forcing your cellular doors to open. Remember those transport doors built into your cells, the ones that let glucose inside. Berberine flips your cell's master energy switch, helping more of those glucose doors move to the surface and open. Suddenly, sugar that was bouncing around your bloodstream with nowhere to go floods into your cells, where it converts into actual energy. That's your cells actually getting fed again. When researchers compared berberine to metformin in a 3-month study, something surprising happened. Berberine worked just as well as metformin at lowering blood sugar. People taking berberine saw their long-term blood sugar levels drop by 7.5%. Their morning blood sugar dropped by almost 7%. And their blood sugar after meals down by 11%. Berberine actually helped cells grow more doors for glucose to enter. So there are more places for sugar to go, and your cells can actually use it for energy instead of letting it pile up in your blood. That's huge for GLP-1 users.